I want you to breathe, slow down, be patient, and wait for God's purpose to come to fruition. Healing isn't late, purpose isn't late, and God is not late. He is forming something inside of you, but it takes that incubation period before you emerge as this beautiful butterfly. Hello ladies, and welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia Iona. I'm a faith-based women's life coach. I teach women how to thrive, not just survive, in the midst of life's challenges. So I want to welcome you back to day 9 of Women Thriving in Purpose, a January journey. And I want to encourage you, just take a moment, like this video, subscribe so you never miss anything, and share it. Share it with someone who can benefit from these lessons on thriving. So our topic today is purpose doesn't always reveal itself immediately. I know, coming out of a difficult marriage, you just want to get on with your life and you want the healing to come and you want to forget what happened in the past and you just want to start afresh. Well, there's a process. There's an incubation period, and it's not going to happen just like that. And so I want to encourage you today to keep looking for God's healing in your life. Keep pressing on in your faith, in your understanding. Just keep moving forward and you will find purpose. I know many of you may be thinking, I'm still in the middle of this, or I'm still grieving this loss, or I wish I was where this lady is, this lady who's sharing all this stuff with me. I wish I was where she was. Or I'm still hurting and I'm still wondering when God is going to use this for His glory. And I want you to hear me clearly. Purpose has an incubation period. Healing has an incubation period. Becoming who God is calling you to in the purpose that He has for you, for your life, there's an incubation period. A couple days ago, we talked about the transformation of a butterfly. And if you haven't watched that video, go and watch it. It's so good. I'm going to post it at the end of this one. Learning more about what happens to the butterfly just really opened my eyes to the things that have to happen in a butterfly's life before it emerges as a butterfly. See, everything that you're going through, everything you've gone through, everything that you're sitting in right now, whatever you're grieving, the tears that you have, the exhaustion that you have, the questions, and those moments with God where you're just like, what are you doing? Where are you? That is all part of the process. That is all part of finding your purpose in this. If you were in a painful marriage for years, if you experience emotional abuse, rejection, betrayal, abandonment, it is not going to heal overnight. Just imagine if you broke your leg. I've broken my leg. And it was just a fracture, but it took weeks of healing. It wasn't just like, okay, we're going to put this brace on here and you're going to lay up in your bed for a week and you're going to use these crutches and then presto, everything's fixed. It doesn't work like that. It took 6 weeks of not being able to walk on it, and then even more weeks after that before it was fully healed. Just like grief, healing is not something that just boom, you go right to. Some days you'll feel strong, you'll feel steady, you feel like you've made it past this pain, and then other days you'll feel like you haven't progressed at all. Like you're just like it's day 1 of your healing. Hear this. Grief doesn't disappear. I'm just here to say it does not disappear. We heal through it and we move past it in life, but it really never goes away. But it can be reshaped. For many women who have come out of an abusive marriage and gone through a divorce, it truly feels like a death, 100%. It is the death of, the vows that you made to this person and they made to you. It is the death of what you expected your life was going to be. It is the death of the future that you imagine with this person. And it's also the death of the version of yourself that lived in that relationship. That woman, she's back there. You're not taking her into this new space of healing. There are days you will feel like you are completely past it, and then the next day you'll be triggered as if the loss just happened. And that doesn't mean you're failing. That means that you're human. You are human. And while you're walking through this, many of us often ask ourselves, okay, God, but where's the purpose? What was the point of all of that I went through? When will all of this finally make any sense at all? So here's my encouragement to you. Purpose rarely reveals itself immediately. That's just not how it happens. Purpose, like I said in the beginning, shows up after the incubation, after the preparation. You are becoming while you are waiting. And boy, is it hard to wait. Boy, is it hard to finally get to the other side. So here's a very honest question. What's the rush? If it takes 3 years, 5 years to see your purpose in all of this, God's purpose for the pain that you went through, what's the rush? If it takes a long time, wouldn't it still be worth it so you are fully walking in the purpose that God has for you? After everything you've endured, the healing is worth the time, the restoration and the clarity. You, my sis, are worth the time. So I want to share some scriptures with you. Great scripture. Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under the heaven. I mean, we could end the video right there. There's a purpose. There's a time. Everything has time. Everything has a sequence of events. Everything is leading up to something. It just may take longer than you expected. I want to read Hebrews 12. And this is specifically talking about the race of faith. But as you are grieving, as you're getting to the other side, your faith is the thing that's going to carry you. So this is coming from Hebrews 12, 1-2. And it starts off with therefore. And if you see therefore, that means you want to look back and see what the therefore is. And it's all talking about faith. Faith of Abraham, faith of patriarchs like the faith of Isaac and Jacob and Esau and Joseph, the faith of Moses, all those who have gone before us. So their faith is a witness to us in our faith. Therefore, we also, since we are surrounded by so great of witnesses, those men and women of God who have gone before us, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, that impatience, that not believing that God is who he is in scripture just because we don't see it. And let us run with endurance. Endurance means it's the thing that's carrying you when you just don't think you can go any further. With endurance, the race that is set before us. That's your purpose. The race is your purpose. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. He is faithful to complete it. He is faithful to show you and complete the purpose within you. Who for the joy that was set before him, he understands, endured the cross, despising the shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Just as he endured the cross on our behalf, that was part of his faith, and he continued on until he got to the purpose of sitting at the right hand of God. So if you feel like you're behind, if you feel like I should be further along by now, I'm still struggling, your purpose isn't taking too long, I want you to breathe, slow down, be patient, and wait for God's purpose to come to fruition. Healing isn't late, purpose isn't late, and God is not late. He is forming something inside of you, but it takes that incubation period before you emerge as this beautiful butterfly. And what I can promise you is this: there is purpose in your pain, and you may not see it yet, but you will. Just keep holding on. Keep moving forward in your faith, running that race. As you have the stories of old of women and men of God who have gone before you, I want to encourage you to come back tomorrow and keep walking this journey with me. Hit that like button, Subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and share this video with a lady who needs this encouragement. Until tomorrow, bye.